Next up, we have Louisa.
Hi, I'm Louisa. I'm a senior in design, and I chose for my Zenith project to do tattoo art. So here's why tattoos. I've been hired by my sister to do tattoos for her that she got tattooed on her body. I did not do these. These are really good. That to tattoo on her body. And since then, I've been really interested in the actual process of tattooing, and I wanted to choose it for my Zenith to learn more about it. So the materials I got were a lot of materials. So you need the tattoo cartridges, which are, how do I use the clicker? Oh, found it, okay. Tattoo cartridges, which are these things. It's like the needle, they're all one-use sterile. The actual gun, the power supply, the foot pedal, the outlet plug, the tattoo ink, the transfer paper, the ink holders, green soap, which isn't on here, stencil pens, which isn't on here too, and transfer liquid. So here's some vocab that I'm going to teach you guys so you know more. Cartridges are the needles, and there's different types of cartridges with different types of liners to do shading or inking or lining. And then the power supply voltage, so the higher the voltage, the faster your needle penetrates the skin. Next is the layers of the skin. So the first layer of your skin is like as thin as a piece of paper, and it's called the dermis. The second layer of your skin is where you want a tattoo, and that's called the epidermis. And then blowout, which is really bad. And it's when you tattoo too deep into the skin or too deep at an angle, and then it smudges around the skin and it heals badly. And so this is my process. This is Tegan's house, thanks Tegan. And then this is me, this is the work station. That's me focused. And then so this is the beginning of a tattoo, and this is the end. I don't like this one. And then this is my first time trying a skull. This is my second time when I learned a little more. This is some of my shading practices. Shading's really hard. Shading's the hardest part because you have to do like a pendulum shape to get it like evenly gradient out. So here's some of my shading practices. And then here are some of my end works. I really like, I like one that I did after. I like this one. This was my favorite one I did. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then, so here are some flash tattoos, just because I wanted to practice how to do different textures of tattoos on Illustrator. So I did some flashes. And then here's stuff I did not know, which is a lot. So you have to tattoo on the second layer of skin, like I said. You have to wipe as you go because it smudges a bunch. So voltage for shading, you want to do 5 volts, and for lining, 10 volts, so lining is faster. Go slower than you think, because I was doing it like a pencil, like I was drawing, and then it came out completely, you couldn't even see it. And then going too deep in the skin can cause blowout. Have something under the fake skin so you don't ruin Miss P's table. There are good and bad fake skins, which is crazy. There's good and bad fake skins. I never thought I would know what that meant. And then, yeah, that's, and I tattooed myself. It's okay, I'm 18. I did a little part here because the guy in the YouTube video said it's rite of passage to tattoo yourself before you tattoo anyone else. So, yeah. Any questions? Huh?
So wait. What is fake skin made of?
God knows.
It used to be pig skin until they developed this.
Yeah, it used to be pig skin. I don't know. It's like silicone, and the thicker the better. CJ.
What does it like feel like to like do the tattooing? If that makes sense, like
Yeah.
as compared to like a pencil. Like,
Oh, it's like something's pushing back against you. It's like you have to like control it a little bit. You have to hold it still and control it, but your hand is always like shaking. So you have to like adjust your hand so it's stable, and then it's like controlling it like a beast, kind of.
Live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will you ever tattoo other people, as in, can you give me a tattoo?
If you're 18, maybe. Maybe if I get better. I need to learn the medical stuff and like how deep I should go on things. But I would love to do an apprenticeship, but I think you have to pay for that. Yeah.
Would you ever consider doing this as a career?
Ooh. That'd be cool. I feel like that's a lot of like power I have though. Like maybe too much. Like somebody's skin forever. Like what if I spell something wrong? Like that's so I'd have to practice a lot more. Yeah.
Bailey asked,
Oh my God.
what's the difference? Do you happen to know what the difference is between like doing the tattoos on fake skin versus real skin?
Oh yeah, I think fake skin is a lot rougher, and like when I wipe the fake skin, the ink smears because it's not real skin. Like your skin won't have it smear; it'll wipe off. So fake skin is smoother, I think, and I think it's easier to go deeper on the fake skin than the real skin. But I think it's just a rougher texture, and if you feel it, it's not completely. Skin has a little more bumps and bruises, and like for example, once you get better at flat fake skin, you want to put a paper under it that is like a shape of what body part you want to do, because obviously bodies are curved. So I think it's a different experience. So I think you have to just like jump in when you want to do real skin. Yeah.
Were there any like big differences in like working with like colored ink like for your bird versus like black ink?
Oh, I didn't see that big of a difference, but colored ink was kind of easier to smudge, and it wasn't as like clear. Like it wasn't as clear how to make a line than black ink. Like black ink was easier to see and see what I needed to go over and see what I needed to redo, but colored ink was kind of hard to know if I was doing it right compared to black ink.
So again, because you're 18, you were able to do this on yourself. Otherwise,
Yes, 18 guys, all legal. All legal. Yeah. Oh. The DT then.
What was your favorite part of the process?
I like tattooing myself. It was I decided in the moment I needed to do it. My mom was not happy with me, but it was a little hard. It's a tasteful one. I think that was pretty rewarding because it's like, wow, I got to do it. It's like there forever and I did it. It's a good story. Impulsively tattoo when you're 18. Good story for my kids one day. Ethan.
How much for a tattoo?
For you, Ethan? 200. Let me know when you're 18. Okay.
What about other design students? How much for them?
$2 discount.
150. 150 for 200.
You're not even asking them how big it is.
I know. It's
What if
150
it's
for,
this big back piece and you're like, $200? That's a cake.
I feel like they should be paying me. Like, I should be paying them to tattoo on them right in this current state.
200.
Yeah.
Did you do any research on like what types of designs feel better than last week?
Ooh, no. But I think I can infer that the thicker you go and the more you shade, the longer it will take to heal. Because lining is a lot simpler on the skin. It's just a line, but when you shade, it has a bunch of needles like this, dragging across your skin versus one needle dragging across your skin. So shading definitely, I think, takes longer to heal and it's more aggressive on the skin. Yeah, Natalie.
How does colored ink compare to black ink?
Colored ink is harder to see, and I like black ink better. And I think black ink also heals better, and over time, it fades less.
is there tattooing in your family culture? Like, you know, how Maoris. So in other words, you know, you might want to think about doing it in terms of a cultural thing rather than just an art thing.
Yeah.
Like Brazilian art.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Look into it.
Tattoos are popular. Tattoos are popular everywhere. My dad would have a heart attack if I did a bigger tattoo on myself, so definitely not in the family. But I love tattoos. My mom and I have matching tattoos. Here, I'm 18. So it's okay. Yeah.
What was your favorite tattoo then?
Oh, yes, okay. These hands.
Oh,
These ones. I like these. These came out good. I did it, and I was calm and relaxed, and I was happy. For shading, this one turned out pretty good, I think.
Yes.
And then I like this flower one too, but it did break. I'm right here with you, Lexi. It did break.
What's the when you're tattooing? Is there like odd sensation, like smells you have to deal with, or anything like that,
Oh,
other than pain?
the sound. No smell, but poor. I'm so sorry. Everyone in design is doing
I know, same.
And then the higher the voltage, so when I'm like lining something, it's and then the lower the voltage is like and then I have to keep doing it, so it's like And everyone has to endure that. And you don't think about how loud it is, but I get used to it. It's like white noise at some point because you keep doing it over and over and over. I didn't think it would smear as much. And I didn't think it would be like a beast to control. Like I have to like really get it sturdy. It's like trying to go, my hand naturally shakes, so it's trying to go in every which direction and I have to hold it steady. So I learned that. Like you don't really, and I learned that it's way harder than you think. Like you think you draw a line, no, it was hard for me to get a straight line at first. Because you have to go slow and slightly at an angle and not too deep but not too light so it shows up. So I learned all of that while tattooing. Like no videos told me that, but I didn't fully like process it until I messed up a lot.
Thank you very much.